Hi guys, welcome to the practice. My name is Neha Deseja. Thanks for joining me on the mat today. Today we're going to do a fuller practice and the theme is twisting. It's one of my favorite things to do because I like the action of twisting. We don't tend to do it so much in our lives. We tend to move the whole body to be able to pick up things and move things. So I kind of like twists in my sequences because it really helps the spine move in a different way, and I think my spine actually thanks me for it at the end. And also I feel for me it's a very great way of mentally and spiritually detoxing as well, because we end up carrying so much stuff from the days, from the weeks, so many people that we meet and memories that we make, things that we hold on to, and I feel like twisting always just helps me simplify everything. It just helps me detoxify and let go of things that I'm holding on to that I don't even know about, and I feel really amazing afterwards. So I really hope you walk away with the same feeling that I do. So welcome to the practice. If you're sitting on a block, if you have a prop that you just go ahead. So now I've got one block that I always like to kind of in case I need it, but come down to a seat. Join me in Sukhasana. If you sit in Sukhasana, take a moment to just place your hands on your knees, roll the shoulders back, sitting up nice and tall, arriving on your mat, starting to breathe a little bit deeply into the belly. When we're not focusing, we tend to be shallow breathers, so allowing yourself to really breathe all the way down into the belly. I'm always really amazed at how quickly the mind and the body respond to when the breath begins to slow down. It's kind of immediate, so check in for that. Let's take one more deep inhale together. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale to reach the arms up. Interlace the fingers, press the palms to the sky, breathe into the sides of the body. Keep stretching up. I'm just gonna face myself over to the front of the mat so I'm oriented alongside you. Here we go, extend the arms up, breathe in. Elongate through the sides of the body. Take another inhale breath. As you exhale, we're slowly going to release the hands. Left hand goes to your right knee, right hand goes behind you. Take an inhale, lift the chest up. As you exhale, look over the shoulder, breathe and twist the spine out. Just starting to wake yourself up, nothing major, just inhaling, exhaling, noticing how you're feeling. Inhale, come back through center. Let's do the same thing on the opposite side. Extend the arms up, interlace those fingers, press the palms to the sky. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, release the hands. Right hand to the left knee, left hand behind you. Push the floor away, lift the chest up. Exhale to look over the shoulder, breathe and twist. Inhale to come back through center. We're gonna extend the legs out and come into Navasana boat pose. So try not to round the spine. You're lifting the chest up. You can bend the knees if you want to, extend the arms forward. So in twisting, I kind of like to think about it as, especially when I'm beginning the practice, as a stoking of a fire. Right? It's a sacred fire that I'm building inside of myself with postures like Navasana that will then help me detoxify. So it's kind of like writing all those things down on a piece of paper that you want to tear up and throw into a sacred fire, and then just allow yourself to feel freedom as you go through your practice. And with every single exhalation, you're letting go of more and more things that you no longer need. It's like decluttering. Whatever you're holding on to in the body gets thrown into this fire that you're building within the belly. Lower down into Ardha Navasana, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up. And then inhaling back into Navasana. If you feel like you can straighten the legs out, go ahead and straighten the legs out. Extend the arms out. Take another big inhale, you got this. Notice if there's drama starting to build in the mind. Exhaling down into Ardha Navasana. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up off the floor, point the toes forward, breathe in, breathe out. Last one, inhale, Navasana, boat pose. Breathe, extend the arms forward, reach forward, chest lifted. Take another inhale breath here. As you exhale, cross the ankles, plant the palms, come to all fours. Drop the belly and stretch the belly out for just a moment in your cow pose here. And then let's come into a little bit of wrist warm-up. So you're gonna turn the palms over so the top of the hand is facing down and the fleshy part of your palm is pointing up to the sky. Take an inhale, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back, lift your chest up. As you exhale, push the floor away and round the back, draw the navel in towards your spine. A couple more times. Inhale, belly drops, heart lifts, wave the spine forward. Exhale, chin to the chest, round the body and send the floor away. Last one. Inhale, belly drops, heart lifts, waving the spine forward. Exhale, coming back to neutral, palms flat. You're going to take your right hand, turn it around, fingers pointing back towards you. Take an inhale breath. As you exhale, lean back and breathe into the top of the wrist. So if this feels intense, always understanding that you're able to lean into this intensity. It's a choice that you make to not run away from discomfort, but to actually allow it to wash over you, and notice how much drama we create in the mind just because we want to avert, just because we don't want to deal with things. Right hand facing forward, left palm flat, fingers pointing back towards you. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, lean back, breathe into the wrist. Take another deep inhale. As you exhale, turn the hand back around, tuck your toes under, take your knees off the floor, send your hips back towards your heels, and then slowly coming into downward facing dog. Take a moment in your down dog to bend and stretch and wiggle and shake. Check in with your hips, check in with your hamstrings, notice how you're feeling in the body. And then we'll add a twist in our down dog as well. So bring your feet towards each other, push the floor away, lift your hips up to the sky. Take an inhale breath, lift your heels up. As you exhale, turn the toes over to the right side, bend the knees, and add a little twist here. Inhaling back through center. As you exhale, go the opposite way, bend the knees and twist the body out. Inhaling back through center, exhale going right, twist the body out. Inhaling through center, exhale, go the opposite way and twist the body. Inhale back through center, last time, going to the right side. Inhaling back through center, exhale, going to the left. Inhaling through center, we're gonna wave the spine forward into plank pose and lower all the way down for a count of 3, 2, and belly comes all the way down. Take your fingertips out to the sides. Press the pinkies on both your feet into the floor. Inhale to lift the chest up, baby cobra. Exhale to lower it down. Inhale to wave the spine up, lift the chest up, baby cobra. Exhale to lower down. One more time. Inhale, wave the spine up, baby cobra pose. This time drop the right shoulder into the midline. Look over the left shoulder, breathe and twist. Same thing to the opposite side. Inhaling through center, exhaling to the opposite side. Breathe and twist. Inhaling back up through center. As you exhale, lower everything down to the floor. Slide the hands back, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart up, come in cobra pose. As you exhale, gently taking yourself back into your downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Reach your arms back behind you, interlace your fingers, press the floor away, extend the arms. Breath. As you exhale, begin to reach your arms up and away from the body. Big breath in, big breath out. Bend your right knee, look over your left shoulder, breathe and twist. Inhaling, coming back through center, bending through the left knee, looking over the right shoulder, breathe and twist. Inhaling back through center, Slowly releasing the hands, place the hands in the lower back. And I like to gently massage into my hamstrings and into my calves, just as a reminder to myself not to be too pushy, right? The mind always has its own agenda, it always has its own goals, and I just want to remind my mind that I want to be compassionate, and this practice is for my physical body and not so much for my ego. So massaging into the back of the legs, especially if you're practicing this class in the morning and your body is a little bit stiffer than it would be in the afternoon. Releasing the arms down to the floor, put a big bend into your knees. Inhale to slowly stack vertebrae on top of vertebrae to lift yourself up to standing. Take your time. Go nice and slow. I like to add a few more spinal waves in my practice to wake up the spine. So we're going to go in the same direction here. Roll the shoulders back. Lead with the chest coming forward. Take an inhale. As you exhale, round the body, stacking vertebrae on top of vertebrae. Feel the spine kind of act like liquid as it waves forward and back. Roll the shoulders back, leading with the chest, moving forward towards the floor. Take an inhale as you exhale, rounding the back, slowly lifting yourself up to standing. Let's do one more. Inhale, waving forward. Breathe in, feel the whole back respond to the rippling action as you exhale, round and ripple all the way up to standing. Roll the shoulders away from the ears as you get to the top. Take an inhale, reach the arms up, palms touch. As you exhale, hands to your heart center, Samastitihi. So I do a lot of reading, and I heard this beautiful quote. I kind of listen to a lot of podcasts too. So I heard this beautiful quote being said on a podcast recently that said, you want to kind of switch from being, a person who kind of responds or reacts and is a kind of a person that ping-pongs through life and depends on cause and effect, and you want to turn yourself into being a more aware person that is actually causing effect, right? So instead of constantly reacting to things, and I feel like it's kind of putting out fires in your life, you're kind of almost having this out-of-body experience, looking forward and experiencing things in a way where you're getting bigger, and you're actually understanding what this life is about and understanding how you can affect people around you, right? So this practice is all about building awareness. And as we go through the practice, also building awareness about what comes up inside of you, allowing yourself to get out of your own way most of the time, right? The mind kind of builds these little boxes around us. We kind of want to shed those boxes, shed those lines, shed those layers, and allow ourselves to be more open to causing effect. Right? Bring your hands to your heart center. Take a big breath in. Take a big breath out. Welcome to the practice. Ground down through both your feet. Take an inhale, reach your arms up, palms touch. As you exhale, fold forward, circle the arms down, Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen, inhale. As you exhale, walk yourself out into downward facing dog. Now we're going to go through what's called a water namaskara. If you've never done this before, bear with me. The first round might be a little bit confusing, but you'll get the hang of it. We'll go 3 rounds. Here we go. Right leg up to the sky, breathe in. Crisscross the right leg in front of your left leg. Left leg reaches for the sky, inhale. Look forward to your right hand. You're going to step your left foot forward in line with your right hand. Back foot, step it up, crisscrossing top of the mat. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen. Exhale to fold forward and surrender. Inhale to rise, reach the arms up, palms touch. As you exhale, hands to your heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, breathe, reach the arms up, palms touch. Exhaling, fold forward, Uttanasana. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen, inhale. As you exhale, right foot steps back, left foot steps plank pose. Lean forward, knees, chin, chest, or lower down halfway, chaturanga. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up, cobra or upward facing dog. As you exhale, take yourself back into your downward facing dog. Let's take 3 deep breaths in, 3 deep breaths out. Breathing with sound, turning on that ujjayi breath, breathing into the belly, keeping the mind really calm. Keep it a 4 count, 5 count inhale, 4 or 5 count exhalation. Keep sending the floor away with your arms. Keep lifting your hips up to the sky. Keep grounding down through those heels, breathing into the back of the legs. Take 1 more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's do the left side. Left leg to the sky, breathe in. Crisscross the left leg in front of your right leg. Right leg reaches for the sky, inhale. Look forward to your left hand, step the right foot forward in line with the left hand. Back foot, step it up, crisscrossing top of the mat. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to rise. Reach the arms up, palms touch. Hands to your heart center, Samasthiti. Inhale, breathe, reach the arms up, palms touch. Exhaling, fold forward, Uttanasana. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen, inhale. As you exhale, hands plant, left foot, right foot, step back to plank pose. Lean forward. You can always choose to add optional chaturanga planks or yoga push-ups, as many as you want. Inhale, find your cobra or upward facing dog. I'm just saying. Exhale back into your downward facing dog. So allow yourself to turn this into your self-practice as well. My words are suggestions for where we need to go. If you feel like there are things that you'd like to add to your practice, please always feel free to do that. Keep sending the floor away, keep pushing, keep breathing, keep lifting the hips up, breathing into the back of the legs, stretching with kindness, with compassion. Take another big inhale, big exhale. So we're getting the hang of this. Let's take it into the second round. We'll just speed it up a notch. Here we go. Right leg to the sky. Breathe in. Crisscross the right leg in front of your left leg. Left leg reaches high. Inhale, step it forward to the top of the mat in line with your right hand. Back foot, step it up. Crisscross. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to rise. Reach the arms up, palms touch. Hands to your heart center, Samasthiti. Inhale, breathe. Reach the arms up, palms touch. Exhaling, fold forward, Uttanasana. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen, inhale. As you exhale, give you a second option here. You can either step back to plank. If you're working on floating back, lean into your hands, come onto your tiptoes, and send the legs back into chaturanga. Roll the shoulders back, lift the heart up, inhale. As you exhale, take yourself back into your downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Let's do the opposite side. Here we go. Left leg to the sky. Inhale. Crisscross the left leg in front of your right leg. Right leg reaches high. Breathe in. Step the foot forward in line with your left hand. Back foot, step it up, crisscrossing top of the mat. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to rise. Reach the arms up, palms touch. Hands to your heart center, Samasthiti. Inhale, breathe, reach the arms up, palms touch. Exhaling, fold forward, Uttanasana. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen, inhale. As you exhale, plant your palms, step back, jump back, or float back. Chaturanga. Roll the shoulders back, lift the heart up, inhale. As you exhale, take yourself back into your downward facing dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Last round, here we go. Right leg up to the sky, breathe in. Crisscross the right leg in front of your left leg. Left leg reaches high, inhale, step the foot forward in line. Back foot, step it up, crisscrossing top of the mat. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to rise, reach the arms up, palms touch. Hands to your heart center, Samasthiti. Inhale, breathe, reach the arms up, palms touch. Exhaling, fold forward, Uttanasana. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen, inhale. As you exhale, I'm going to give you a third option, and this is where your limiting beliefs might not serve you. All right, if there is fear in your mind about where we're going next, I want you to throw it into that fire that you're building in the belly using your breath. Press into the balls of your feet, separate your knees out. Bend the elbows towards you so your knees make contact with your triceps. So simply Bakasana with the ankles crossed. If it's too much to keep the ankles crossed, you can always undo the crossing of the ankles. Look forward, push the floor away, lean forward into your hands. Actively pushing, looking forward. Right toes come up. Maybe the left toes come up as well. Hold. 3, 2. Nice work. Step back to plank pose. Lean forward, lower down, knees, chin, chest, or chaturanga. Exhale. Roll the shoulders back, lift the heart up, breathe in, cobra or upward facing dog. As you exhale, take yourself back into your downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Last one, here we go. Left leg to the sky, breathe in. Crisscross the left leg in front of the right leg. Right leg reaches high, inhale, step the right foot in line with your left hand. Back foot, step it up, crisscrossing top of the mat. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen. Exhale to surrender. Inhale to rise, reach your arms up, palms touch. Hands to your heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, breathe, reach the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, circle the hands down towards the floor. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen. Inhale, you know what's coming. Lean back a little bit, hands to the mat. Press into the balls of the feet, lift your heels up, separate your knees out, bend the elbows towards yourself. So maybe you're just staying here and working on finding that engagement and leaning forward. Maybe today is the day that you lean forward and find some flight, right? Miracle, right? Flying is a miracle. Breathe in, breathe out. Reach the crown of the head forward as you send the legs back. Landing chaturanga. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up. Inhale. As you exhale, take yourself back into your downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, begin to walk your hands back to meet your feet. Heels in, toes out, squat low. Malasana. Take a moment, find your breath. So I like to give lots of options and lots of variations for you to play with, because you never know what you can do unless you try. We never know how much we're actually containing ourselves in the little box called a comfort zone unless we're willing to step out of it and get uncomfortable. Because learning doesn't happen when you're comfortable. Learning comes from a place of getting uncomfortable, knowing that you don't know everything, and allowing yourself to get better, more open, and wiser, right? Take another big breath in. As you exhale, walk yourself back out into downward facing dog. Also making sure that when you're playing, you've got this, when you're practicing, you've got this attitude of play. So you don't take things to heart if it's not happening right away. Know that it's always coming. All right, bring your feet together. Take an inhale, bend your knees, look forward, jump, step, float or fly, come to the top of your mat. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen. Exhale to fold forward. Bend the knees, arms go up, chair pose, Utkatasana. Let's see if you can, for added bonus points. Lift your heels up, squeeze the thighs towards each other, send the tailbone down towards the floor. Squeeze and breathe here for 5, 4, 3. If the legs are shaking, let them shake, let them build some strength. 2. And fold forward, Uttanasana. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen. Inhale. As you exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank pose. Lean forward, knees, chin, chest, or lowering down, chaturanga. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up, come in cobra or upward facing dog. As you exhale, take yourself back into your downward facing dog. Take the right leg up to the sky, breathe in. As you exhale, extend the leg all the way over to the left side. Slide the foot out to the side, lean back, chest open, come in fallen triangle. Breathe in, breathe out. Look down towards the floor, left hand down, right leg high. Inhale. As you exhale, bring that knee into your chest, round the body, step the foot in between the hands. You're going to keep the left hand down, stack the bones, wrist, elbow, shoulder in one straight line. Big side circle with the right arm, reach it back behind you, come onto the outer edges of both the feet. As you exhale, take the arm through the legs, both legs straight. This should feel like a big old stretch in the right hamstring. Couple more times. Inhale to reach the arm back, breathe. As you exhale, reach the arm through the legs. One more time. Inhale, reaching back, breathing in. This time you're going to bend the back leg up, take the hand back and find your foot. Gently guide the heel in towards the hip. Good time to even close your eyes and just allow yourself to surrender to the feeling of the stretch. Try not to resist it. Don't hold your breath. Just allow yourself to be here in the moment. Bring your mind back into the room. Allow it to be here. Notice the kind of thinking that comes up when things get intense. And does that thinking actually serve you in your practice? Does it serve you in your life? Take another big breath in. As you exhale, slowly release the back leg down. You're going to tuck the back toes under, take the left knee off the floor, come onto the outer edges of both your feet. Now this might be the extent of your side plank. If you feel like you have the space to go further, step your right foot back into side plank and lift your hips up. So the more you can lift your hips up, the top leg automatically wants to come off the floor. Holding wherever you are for 3, 2, and coming back into plank pose. Bring the feet together, take an inhale here. As you exhale, come onto the outer edge of your right foot, twist the body. So both hands stay on the mat. Inhale, come back through center. As you exhale, go hips. Inhale through center, exhale going right. Inhale through center, exhale going. Inhale through center, push yourself back into downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Let's do the opposite side. Ground down through your right foot, left leg reaches for the sky. Breathe in. As you exhale, swing the leg all the way over to the right side. Lean back, chest open. Breathe. Heart open to the sky, lifting the hips up as well. Take another inhale breath. Right hand down, left leg high. Inhale. As you exhale, bring that knee into your chest. Step the foot in between the hands. Again, stacking the bones on the right side. Big semicircle with the left arm. Reach it back. Inhale. As you exhale, reach the arm through the legs. Try and get both legs straight. Inhale to reach the arm back behind you. As you exhale to bring the arm through. One more time. Inhale to reach the arm back behind you. This time you're going to drop the right knee down, bend the right leg up, take the left hand back and find the foot. Gently guide the heel in towards the hip. Breathe into the stretch. Notice the difference from one side to the opposite side. Notice if it feels less or more intense. Notice where the mind wants to start to go once things start to get really intense, where the breathing goes, where the tension goes. The body gets really good at relocating tension. Suddenly the eyebrows are lifting, suddenly the jaw is clenching, suddenly the eyes are carrying tension. Soften those areas, soften. Take another inhale. As you exhale, slowly release the right leg back behind you. Tuck the toes under. Come onto the outer edges of both your feet. Stay here if this feels like it's serving you. If you want to go deeper or further, you're going to send the left leg back. Again, lift your hips up. Stand on the bottom leg. Automatically, that left leg will want to come off the floor. Holding 3, 2, and back into plank pose. This time I want you to drop down into your forearms. We're going to do that twisting action. One more time, bring the feet together, take an inhale here. As you exhale, come onto the outer edge of your right foot. Inhaling, come back through center. Exhaling, going left, really working the belly here. Inhaling, back up through center. Exhale, going right, stoke that fire, keep breathing. Inhale, up through center. Exhale, going left. Inhaling back through center, release everything down to the floor. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest up. So notice how things go from being really intense to being suddenly quiet, right? And if you're staying with me in the moment, then you're leaning into the intensity when you need to and completely surrendering to the quiet when you need to. On your next exhalation, allow yourself to come all the way down to the floor. Extend the arms forward, extend the legs back. So we're gonna strengthen the back line of the body now. Right arm, left leg. Take an inhale, pulse, lift it up. Exhale to lower it down. Inhale to lift it up. Exhale to lower it down. One more time. Inhale, breathe, lift up. This time we stay up. So extend the left arm and the right leg on the floor. Reach with the right arm and the left leg up to the sky. Take another inhale, press the belly down, lift the chest up, lift the gaze up. Exhale to lower everything down. Take a moment. All right, let's go to the opposite side. Take an inhale, extend the right arm, extend the left leg. They're going to be on the floor. Left arm, right leg up. Inhale, lift. Exhale to lower down. Inhale to breathe and lift up. Exhaling to lower down. One more time. Inhale, breathe, lift up. This time we stay up. Lift the arm, lift the leg, press the belly down, lift the gaze, lift up 1 more centimeter. Exhaling to lower everything down. Take 2 more deep inhales. On your next inhale breath, slide the hands back, roll the shoulders back, peel the heart off the floor. Exhaling back into your downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Take a moment in stillness to just notice what's changed in the body, changed in the mind. Oftentimes, if we get onto the mat with a mood or a story in our hearts, it kind of melts away as we begin to focus on our breath, on our practice. And that's the power of this practice, right? So much more than just physical asana. Take an inhale, look forward, bend your knees. As you exhale, step, jump, float, or fly to the top of the mat. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen. Exhale to fold forward. Bend the knees, arms go up, chair pose, Utkatasana. This time, hands to your heart center. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale to twist first to the right side. So use the obliques to help yourself twist the body out. Once you can't twist anymore, then connect the arm with the leg. Look over the shoulder, press the palms together, stack the elbows. Take another deep breath in. And I want you to look down towards the floor, press into your right foot, and lift your left heel up. Take the left foot off the floor entirely. Hold the left leg back behind you and set the foot down into crescent twist. So maintain that twist. Take another in breath. If you lost your balance, you smile about it, you get straight back in. With your next inhale, you're going to come up into warrior 2. Lunging nice and deep, reaching out with the arms, surrendering the trapezius muscles that love to get involved here. Take an inhale breath. As you exhale, slowly straighten out the right leg, toes pointing to the left side, heels in, toes out, come into goddess pose. So you're going to drop your hips, and as you drop your hips, think external rotation of the thighs. Keep lining your knees up with your ankles. We're going to pause here for a bit. So you can inhale, lift the arms, straighten the legs up. As you exhale, cactus the arms and bend the knees. Inhale to reach up and lengthen. As you exhale, cactus the arms and bend the knees. One more time. Inhale, reach up and lengthen. As you exhale, cactus the arms and bend the knees. Stay nice and low, hands on the knees. Take an inhale, drop the right shoulder into the midline, look over the left shoulder, breathe and twist. Breathe and twist. Keep sending the knees back in space. You want your knees to line up with your hips. Take an inhale, come back up through center. As you exhale, go the opposite way. Breathe and twist. Breathe and twist. Allowing yourself to really enjoy this movement, the spiral action coming from the lower back through the crown of the head, noticing how much the spine is enjoying the practice, noticing how much with every exhalation you're getting lighter. Inhaling, coming back through center. Go ahead and straighten your legs out. Turn your left toes in, turn your right toes out, coming back into that warrior two. Now think about this transition, this next part. You're going to press into your right foot, float your left leg up, and bring it up and around the right leg. Okay, single wrap or double wrap, it doesn't matter. A single wrap will do as well. Extend your arms out. Take your right arm underneath your left arm, wrap it and twist. Eagle, Garudasana. Take an inhale breath. As you exhale, squeezing down the midline with the legs and the arms. Keeping the elbows away from the body, keeping the chest lifted. Keep sending the weight back into the right heel. Take another big breath in, squeeze down the midline. As you exhale, push the floor away, standing up tall, unraveling the arms, forward fold. Take a moment. Big inhale, big exhale. Shake the neck out, shake the head out. One more big inhale, big exhale. Inhale, let's do the opposite side. Bend the knees, arms go up, chair pose, Utkatasana. Breathe. Hands to the heart center. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, we're twisting over to the left side. So as you come into the left side, really using those obliques first to help you twist, and then connecting the arm and the leg to take you a little bit deeper. So try not to move the hips around to find that twisting action. The hips should stay nice and neutral, and that twist is coming from the spine, the lowest part of the belly, the lowest part of the spine, the lumbar spine. Stack the elbows, look over the left shoulder, take a moment. And then looking down towards your feet, press into your left foot, lift the right heel up. See if you can balance on one leg, take the entire right foot off the floor. Holding here. Breathing here, allowing the left leg to work a little bit harder. And then beginning to extend the right leg back, nice and slow, setting it down with control in the crescent twist. Keep twisting. Take another inhale, twist a little bit deeper. And then unraveling into warrior two, facing the opposite way. Come on in. So getting nice and low, strong through the legs. So try a little experiment here with me as we breathe in our warrior two. I want you to think about squeezing the thighs together and notice the engagement. And then once you're doing that, think about pressing the feet away so it's like you're tearing your mat apart with your feet. And notice the engagement there. Notice which one you like better. A couple more deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Take an inhale slowly, straighten out the left leg, left toes point over to the right side. Hands in your hips, take an inhale, lift the chest up. As you exhale, begin to fold forward. You're going to bring your hands down to the floor or to a block if you need it. Left hand to the midline, right hand to your lower back. Make sure that your back is nice and square, the hips are nice and square. And then push the floor away with the left arm. Extend the right arm up to the sky. If you feel like this is doing a little bit, but you could do a little bit more, reach for the right ankle. Grab the right ankle with your left hand over the top, and then try and bring your elbow down towards the floor as you lean back some more and open the chest up more. So reaching, really reaching the right arm back, trying to get this, trying to get the chest to open as well, stretching through the pectoral muscle. Three more breaths here. Keep stoking that fire. Inhale. Inhaling back through center, come on back, and let's go the opposite way. So, always looking to serve your body as you're doing this stuff. Yes, you want to progress, but listen to your body and not your mind when you do your practice. All right, right hand comes to the midline, left hand goes to your lower back. Make sure your hips are nice and square. Once you're ready, you're going to push the floor away, extend and lengthen, and then reach the left arm to the sky, lean back. Hold it here. If you feel like you can do more, right hand to the top of the left ankle. Use the grip to help bring the torso towards the left as you reach the arm up and away from the body. Breathe. 5 deep breaths in, deep breaths out. See if you can, with every exhalation, reach the left arm further back. Twist the chest up towards the sky. And notice as you forward fold here that you're constantly pulling the kneecaps up and engaging the quadricep to safely stretch into the hamstrings. Your last one. Coming back up through center, hands come down to the floor, strong through the legs, hands to your hips. Inhale to rise all the way up. Oh, that felt awesome. Turn your left toes to the front of the mat. Focus on pressing down through all 4 corners of your left foot. Step the right foot up. Going to tangle it in. So single wrap, double wrap, depending on what's available to you today. Right arm underneath the left arm, wrap it and twist, elbows up to the sky. Take an inhale breath, sink your hips a little bit lower. So if you feel like you want to go into perching eagle, you can begin to bend the elbows, come down towards the floor, get the fingers pointing down. Breathe here. Breathe here. Keep sending the weight back into the left heel, squeeze down the midline, draw the navel in towards the spine, working into all the organs in the lower back and the middle back. Take another inhale breath. As you exhale slowly, unraveling the legs, hands come down, forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway up, lift up and lengthen. As you exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank pose. Lean forward, lower down, Chaturanga. All the way down to the floor we go, belly down. Let's come into Salambhasana, the cross-body action that we did before. This time we're going to hold the leg and with the arm across the body. So extend the arms forward, extend the legs back. Take an inhale. Right arm, left leg goes up first. Lift up. Let's pulse 3 times. Exhale to lower down. Twice more. Inhale, breathe to lift up. Exhale to lower down. One more time. Inhale, breathe to lift up. This time, take the right hand back and find that left foot. Squeeze the thighs towards each other. Take an inhale, begin to kick the leg into the hand and lift the left arm and the right leg up. Holding here, breathing for 5, 4. Kick a little bit harder. Lift your gaze up to the sky. Squeeze the thighs towards each other. Left arm, right leg up. One more time. Big inhale. As you exhale, slowly release. Shake the lower body out. So shake the hips out, release the lower back if it feels like you've accumulated some tension there. All right, let's go to the opposite side. Left arm, right leg. Take an inhale, lift up. Exhale to lower down. Inhale to lift up. Exhaling to lower down. One more time. Inhale, breathe, and lift up. This time, left hand goes back to find the right foot. Kick the foot into the hand. Lift the chest up. Extend the right arm. Extend the left leg back. Breathe. Kick back, holding here. So don't stop breathing. Make sure that you breathe into the belly. It actually helps lift you a little bit higher. And lift your gaze up instead of cranking the back of your neck. Take another inhale, lift everything up higher. Exhale to slowly release everything down to the floor. Make a little pillow with your arm. Just relax your head. Just give your hips a little wiggle. Three more breaths in, 3 more breaths out. So in moments of stillness, allowing yourself to really check in with how the body is feeling, how the mind is feeling. Always becoming aware, becoming a studier of your own self in different postures, in different situations, in different positions, in different places in your practice as well. Always coming back to this idea of serving your body in your practice, allowing yourself to disconnect from everything that your mind wants, your ego wants, not being a person of cause and effect, but being a human of causing big kinds of change, big kinds of effect. Take another big breath in. Open the mouth, exhale, let it go. Slide the hands back, roll the shoulders back, peel the heart off the floor. Inhale, come in cobra pose. Exhaling back into your downward facing dog. Final part. You're going to look forward. You're going to jump forward, crossing the right leg on top of the left leg. So coming to a sitting down seat in Ardha Matsyendrasana. So right foot flat, take your right thumb to your right hip and gently guide the hip down into the floor. Take the right hand behind you, left arm to the sky. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, twist the body. Look over the shoulder, breathe. So try to keep your hand as close to the base of your spine to facilitate the lengthening of the spine on the inhale, and then use the connection with the arm and the leg on the exhalation to help you go deeper into the twist. So with every exhalation, see if you can look over the shoulder for the back of the room, for the side of the room. Give yourself a little goal of where you want to be able to twist and look at. Last breath. Inhaling, coming back through center. We're going into Gomukhasana. You can feel free to add the arms. I feel like I just want to leave my arms open, my palms facing up. So notice what the body is asking for. Please feel free to add the arms. If you'd like to add the arms, they reach back. If you need a strap or a prop to get you going in that position, do. To be able to stack my right knee on top of my left knee. If you feel like you can slide the foot all the way out, go for it. Make sure both sit bones are grounded. Take an inhale breath, lift the chest up. As you exhale, I like to just come into a surrendering position with the arms here. Allow my head to come down to my knees, or just lean forward. Allow the head to rest wherever it will. I like to always maybe even grab a prop and actually just be able to place my head on the prop, especially if the posture is coming at the end of my practice and I'm starting to wind down towards the Shavasana. I like this to be a really passive, restful place. Just stretching into the sides of the legs, especially the piriformis, feeling that stretch out completely. Take one more big inhale, big exhale. Slowly go ahead and put the prop away. Now here comes a little fun transition. If the right leg is on top, we're going to move to the left side. You're going to put your hands down to the left side, lift your hips up, and turn, and turn, and turn, and turn, and sit down with the opposite leg on top. Okay, so coming first into Ardha Matsyendrasana, standing on the left foot. Take your left thumb to your left hip crease, gently guide the hip down into place. Left hand goes behind you, right arm up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, twist the body, hook and breathe. Inhale, coming back up through center. So again, doing what you need to on the opposite side. I like to lean forward, stack the knees, make sure I got enough space. Also, if you feel like it's hard for you to come into this posture, feel free to sit on a block, right? Take an inhale, lift the chest up. As you exhale, walk the fingertips forward, or bind if you're going to bind with the arms. If you want to place a prop in front of you and just surrender your head, feel free to add that too. Wherever you are, 5 deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Inhale to slowly lift up. You're going to put the prop away, release the arms, lean back and extend the legs out. So we're coming into our final posture here, Paschimottanasana. Try and keep this one passive just for yourself. All right, so my favorite way to come in is using a prop as well. I separate the legs out. I just lean forward, palms facing up to the sky with this attitude of openness, of surrender, and just allowing myself to place my head on the block. If you feel like you can go lower, you can put the block down lower as well. No pushing, no shoving, just allowing yourself to breathe here, right? Take about 5 or 7 breaths here. With every exhalation, allowing yourself to just release the residual stuff that you need to. The fire is kind of burning out, so allowing yourself to throw into that fire any more elements that you need to release, any habits, any people, any places, any memories that need to leave your body, to leave your mind. Allow yourself to let go of them. Three more deep breaths in, deep breaths out. Allowing yourself to round the back, breathe into the lower back here. Shed any tension in the body, back of the legs, shoulders, whole back body relaxing. The head is nice and heavy. Take another inhale breath. Exhale completely. Inhale to lift the torso up, put the block off to the side. I'm going to slowly lower down, rounding the back all the way into Shavasana, rounding the spine, lowering all the way down to the floor. Extending the arms out, palms facing up. Feet, allow them to fall out to the sides as well. Check in with your entire body. Notice if you're holding any tension. Allow the floor to just hold you up. Staying completely aware of your thoughts as you lay here, watching the belly rise and fall. Noticing if there are any thoughts that get in the way of your growth, of your evolution. Allow yourself to detach from them, and with your next exhalation, release. Stay here for as long as you possibly want to. Allow the body to completely recover. As you move through the rest of your day, as you begin to move through the rest of your day, just allow yourself to be completely aware of how you are, how you are with other people, how you breathe, how you be. And as much as you care about the things that you put in your body in terms of food and water, just allow yourself to be really conscious about the way that you think and the thoughts that you put into your body as well, right? Your thoughts convert into your destiny. So it's really important to be aware of what we're putting in our bodies. So instead of being people that constantly run around trying to chase life, we become the people that manifest our lives, right? Going from being cause and effect to being the people that cause effect. Have a beautiful rest of your day. So much love, so much grace, so much gratitude. Namaste.